People who've done a lot more than us who hope some
Good morning and wake up to another episode of Talks with Cal. I'm Cal. Listen, I owe you guys an apology. I haven't been on top of my game on doing these videos for quite some time. And I'm very sorry for that. But no, like I said, it's kind of been a journey for me too. So little background on what's been happening since then. I've taken a new role, a higher leadership role in what I'm doing, so I'm figuring those things out, so that's part of it. Also, I said along the way that part of the hardest part is going to be letting go of the people that you thought were closest to you, and part of that has been going on, and you kind of find yourself in a bit of a low place, but you have to find your way out. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to keep you there forever. I mean, obviously, if you're following this path, you're a strong person, and you want to be a successful person, you're a hungry person. I hope you're hungry, because if you're up watching this at 5:30 in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, 7 in the morning, I hope you're up already, because the time that you get up at 4 a.m., 4:30 in the morning is going to tell you that how hungry you are when you're up reading, right? And something that I've been doing is really focusing on my vision, and that's something that I lost focus of along the way, and I really had to take a break for a minute so I could find that, because I don't feel like that I can convey to you what it is that we need to be doing unless I know a vision of where we need to be, right? And I'm not saying that I know your vision, I say I know mine. See, I'm on a path of my own. I'm just trying to help you get on your own path, because that's what it's about, right? We said, inspire, desire, and set fire to your own life. Haven't forgot that one, right? The thing is that, like I was saying a second ago, along the way, those times where it gets the hardest are the money makers, the key moments in your life of the success journey, because it's going to be those moments that are the learning moments, right? Because one, we need knowledge to be able to get where we're going, and two, we need a time to be able to get there, and we are going to go through those hardships to get there. Sorry about that. I do my own motivation. That's what you can see back there. Les Brown, he's my dude. I like watching him. Old school guy. If you like him, go watch him. And yes, that is me kind of shouting out to him because I really like him. He's a good motivator. Very good speaker and a good person in general. But back to what we were talking about. The journey isn't easy because you lose those people that you might thought be close to you. They might come back in your life. Who knows? They might be on their own success path, but that's not a problem. You know what I mean? Because you have to let that go to get where you're going to be. And if you're going up and those people are getting out of your life, then it doesn't really matter because you're on the journey that you need to be, correct? Correct. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. So something I've been doing waking up is getting up in the morning and reading. I try to read 2 chapters every morning so that I'm learning something, you know what I mean? I'm rereading a few books right now. I'll show you those on the next one because they're kind of out of reach right now. But anyway, I want to know where you guys are at on your success path. It's been a while. I know that we're on some different paths. You guys might be ahead of me. You guys might be behind me. You might be on the same path. I don't know. We're not really judging that. It's about where you are on your own success path and how you're doing. So shout out to that, and shout out to you for staying on your success path, and shout out to those who haven't yet and are still on the struggle path but are trying to get there, because listen guys, you're on the same path, you're just not there yet either. We all understand. Everybody's on the same journey here. We're just trying to figure out where we want to be, and that's part of it, right? So the vision thing, right? The vision is that I hope to convey to myself that I want to be somewhere in the future where I'm in a leadership role. Now, right now, I understand that I have to learn my place and learn those skills that I thought I already had. And maybe that's arrogance. I don't know. I'd like to say it is, maybe. I don't know. I lost sight of it either way. And I owe you guys an apology for that. That's not your fault. That's on me. With that said, you can still go check out those videos on YouTube. I hope you are, and shout outs are on Instagram of those. There's still the last one up on Instagram. But the vision we need is to, like a mission statement for a company, right? A CEO doesn't start a company and say, all right, let's just hope this works out and then go into it, right? There's got to be some sort of vision, some sort of mission statement to it. And you need to wake up and write that down every morning. What is my focus? What is my mission statement? Just like we wake up in the morning, in the first 20 minutes of it, right? And most importantly, I hope you've seen the video, but there's one where they're talking about the first 5 seconds of waking up. You've got 5 seconds, maybe even less, to get yourself up out of bed, because that's when your alarm is going off, and successful people want to wake up within that first 5 seconds because we want to get up as early as possible so we get as much done as possible, right? And it's going to be a long day for me, but that's no problem because I'm hungry for it, right? It doesn't matter if I'm working in a place that I didn't think I was going to be. I'm still on the success path. Why is that so hard to say? The success path, because I know that I'm on the right path because, like I said, people are getting out of my life that I thought were going to be there a little bit longer, but I'm still heading upwards and there's still attention in my direction. Now, am I saying that out of cockiness? No. What I'm saying is that I know I'm on the right path because these things are happening. Now, if these things continue to happen, then I know I'm still on that journey. Now, if they stop for a second, don't get frustrated. It's not a big deal. It might just be that you need to take a pause and figure out and reevaluate where you're at. Keep going. People in your life, bosses, managers, CEOs, whatever, they might be a little busy at the time, right? This is that time of year where things change. It's a transition period. It really is. I think it's end of quarter for some people, maybe not. I don't know. But the point is that you need to find that mission statement, that vision, where you're going, where you want to be, what you want to do. Keep it simple. Try to keep it in as one sentence as possible, just like a mission statement would be. For instance, my mission statement is blah, 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 blah. I want to be in this place by this point. That's your goals we were doing last time, right? Technically a mission statement. Okay? So if you're on a path that you didn't think you would be, that might be the path that's less traveled, and that's a very good thing. That's what we're going for, is the less path traveled, because we're trying to implement creating a path along the way so that someone else might follow that path so that they're on the same success path. You see now? Inspire desire and set fire to your own life, because it might set fire to someone else's. Now, I'm not saying that path is going to get set fire and they're going to have to go through flames. No. But at the same time, there might be some heat along the way and they have to get there. We have to get there, right? It's a togetherness. I've heard recently this whole like me, but I don't really feel that way. See, I think we're in a transition period of like, we've lost ourselves and we've had to worry about me and not so much about others, and I get that. But if we create ourselves a community as a whole and go on this journey together and talk about it, express yourself about it, send me messages, ask me anything. I'm here for you. I'm not the most experienced person, but I've been through a lot in my life. If you want to know the truth, I'm 28, so there's a lot of experience in my life. You know what I mean? Not as much as a 30-year-old or whatever, but and up. But there's a lot of experience there, and like I said, this is for all of us on it. And sharing experiences might help each other out along the way, and it might help us figure out our mission statement, our success, what we're going for. You might want to say that my mission statement is that I want to be a CEO, of whatever company, right? You've got to find that mission statement. What is my goal? What am I doing here? Because if you lose sight of that, then you're just walking in a path of randomness, trying to help find your way back to that path, right? There's danger along the way off the path, and now you've got to find your way back to it so that you can get back on, all because you didn't believe in it. I was there. Hence the reason I'm getting back to it now. Oops. But that doesn't mean I've lost faith in what I'm doing or where I'm supposed to be or in you guys. That just means that I've kind of lost sight of it a little bit, right? But that's going to happen along the way because there's struggles. I'm not expecting myself to be perfect, but I'm striving for greatness. And I've said that in the past because it's true. If what you keep saying to yourself, writing down those goals every morning when you wake up, writing down those goals before you go to bed so they're constantly in your head, so that you're constantly thinking about them, so that you're constantly on the drive, that you're constantly hungry. It's not going to be easy and you might starve yourself at times, but success doesn't come easy because that's why the average American drops off before they ever do anything because, you go to a new job and the first thing you hear is, oh, you're not doing this right, or you did this wrong, or you need to fix this, and then you quit everything and you shut down. That's not good. That's part of it. Learn how to fix those things so that you do it. It's better that you know how to fix it so that you can express it to someone else when you're in that same position. See, that's part of what I see the problem with corporations is that not all of them, we have minute details, but in every one, there's always that thing of they want to rush someone into a position that they might not be ready for. That's completely fine, except for the fact now they don't know how to fix a problem that might come up that they've never seen. And you need those experiences along the way to figure out where you want to be and what you want to do. Your vision might change. That's why I'm saying consistently think about that so that when it does change, you can adapt to it, because that's part of what we're doing. And part of where we're going with this is adapting to who we are and where we want to be and what we want to do, because along the way, things change. They do. It's not easy, but you've got to adapt to that. And that's why I think reading is so important in the morning and during the day, because I want you to try and read 5 books a month. Do you realize that? That's 60 books a year. Like, what? Try and read. I mean, along the way, learn knowledge, gain something about what you want to do. Find a YouTube channel that focuses on what you want to do, where you want to be. For instance, I'm writing a script for my own cartoon, and yes, I do have to use YouTube at times to figure out how to write that script properly, because I want to do it the right way. I don't want to learn how to do it the wrong way and then get in there later and then have to rewrite everything, because that's going to be a lot of pages have to rewrite. Now, I get that. There's going to have to be some subscripts and some editing and all that, but I want to learn how to do it the right way so that I'm gaining that knowledge along the way. Same with life. Try to find a book that helps you find your way. You know what I mean? If it makes you money, if it makes you happy, and it makes you successful, continue to do that. And remember, along the way, inspire, desire, and set fire to your own life, because it might light someone else's day and they might thank you for it. Think about these things as you go into your day. Have a great day, guys.